What's going on today, guys? FX16 here, and today I'm back and we're going to be doing a remake of the old Photoshop tutorial that I did. I think it's a couple of weeks back now, but I'm just going to be redoing it because it was terrible. It was really laggy, bad quality audio, so I think I fixed it now. But basically, guys, I'm going to be doing the thumbnail again, and what you want to do, you're going to open up Photoshop. I think I'm using CX6, because obviously I had File, New. Let's just call this one thumbnail. Wait, there we go. Just make it a capital. Just makes it look nicer. I don't even know why, but yeah, 500 by 500 pixels is the size that you want. Oh, actually, I think I've done that wrong. Just a second. Let me redo that. Sorry, I forgot to check the last couple of boxes. So obviously 500 by 500. And what you want, instead of 72, if it says 72, you want to change it, you want 300. You want to set it to 16-bit color. Don't do it to 32 because it won't save it. Well, it's still nice to have 32, but excuse me, I always go for 16 just because I don't think it lets you save it as a JPEG if you do it otherwise. But oops, what have I done here? Put that back. Right, so for the background, I'm just going to go ahead and search a blue grunge background. There we go. Images. And what you want to make sure is you head up here, you hit search tools, usage rights, and click labeled for reuse, because that just makes sure that all of these images you can use and they're non-copyright as well, which is always good to know, and to know that you're not going to be getting done for Photoshop copyright or anything like that. So I'm just going to select this image just because it's quick and simple. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to edit and paste. Show transform controls just to resize it a bit. If you want it to stay the same as in like the rectangular form or the square form, you just while you're resizing it, just make sure you hold down the shift key when you do it. I'm just going to do it like that for now, and then I'm going to move it in the middle so you got the lighter bit in the center. Just makes it look a bit nicer, and then click off that as well. Just move that up oh, it's not quite fit. Doesn't quite fit. Just move it up a bit like that. Okay, there we go. That fits now. Excellent. So now you've got your background. You might want to muck about with some color replacement. Let's just do a little bit of an example. Move on to like a nice red. Just upsize it a bit, and you can obviously muck about with this. And if you've got a non-copyright image, then you're fine to do this, and you can just change the color around and stuff like that. So you can do that if you want to. It's completely up to you and up to the user that's doing it. Excuse me. But yeah, so that's up to you. So the second thing you want to do is, maybe if you've got a channel logo or something like that, you might want to put it in the middle. But obviously this is completely up to you. It's your logo, it's your design, so do what you want with it. What I like generally like to do is make a circle. That's because wait, let me think what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's because if you do it, well, YouTube, it doesn't give you the square for the, when you look at the thumbnail on your YouTube channel, it doesn't actually show up as a square, it'll come up as a circle. So I always like to do the circle just to give it a bit of an outline when it does actually go up. Of the circle, you want to set it to 500 by 500 so it spans the width and breadth of the logo. But next I'm going to add some text. Sorry, I've got a terrible cough. Well, not a terrible cough, I've got a bit of a cold, so I've got a bit of a tickly throat, so sorry about that. But just click off that, give you some text. Obviously my channel's called FX16, so just type that. Leave the font as it is because this is just a tutorial, so I'm not too bothered. So in fact, yeah, sorry, I wasn't going to change that. You can muck about the size of this. You might want to change it up a bit. Oops, you might want to change it up a bit. Oh my days, this is really annoying. Sorry guys. But yeah, so you might want to mess about with that. I'm just going to make it white for the tutorial, because obviously my channel is mainly black, white and blue. but yeah, you probably already know that. Another thing you might want to mess about with, you've got blending options here. If you want some bevel and emboss, so you've got that before, and then you click it, and obviously that's after. You can change it, all these you can do. You can change how big it is here, so like how big the bevel is or how far it comes off the page, etc. like that. It's a handy tool to have, but then again, I never really use it, so I'm just going to leave that off. This is one that I definitely recommend you use, and it's called Stroke. Basically, it outlines stuff. It's really helpful because obviously you can see there, it just makes it pop out a bit from the background, and you can obviously muck about with size. I mean, that's obviously a bit excessive, but if we just move it up to about 5, just put 5. But yeah, that looks good. I might want to just do that again on here. So if I do stroke, it'll save your preset if you ask it to do that. But yeah, you've just got a nice simple little logo there. Because I'm doing this on a new computer, that's why it's a lot better. And I've got OBS open here. That's how I'm recording. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be a lot better tutorial than last time. So I believe that's actually everything that I've got for this tutorial. If you need help on anything extra, obviously put your comment down below and I'll get back to you. Hold on, what we're doing here. That's center, isn't it? So yeah, so that's your basic logo idea. So after you've done all your editing and your logo, one thing I will say is if you want to make like some text, if you want to like make your own text instead of typing it or downloading a new font, you might want to make your own text. So what I like to do is set it to 500 and then set it to 400 height, because then it only allows about 400, so it's more of a rectangle. And you obviously want to set 300 pixels an inch to 16-bit and transparent. Doesn't really matter about this, but if you wanted to make, say, let's just knock something out quick here. If we did like an F for FX16 or something like that, and you made it like your own custom text kind of thing, then you could obviously do that on a separate document, and then all you'd need to do, use the select tool, do that, edit, copy merged, and then edit, paste, and you'd obviously get it pasted into your logo design yourself. So so yeah, excuse me. So that's basically the tutorial. Last thing, just save it. If you're wanting to work on this in the future, I would recommend doing save as, saving it as whatever you want to call it there. And then as here, you just want to save it as PSD or PDD, because that ensures that you've got the layers here. Do not unselect that tick box. If you want the layers, make sure you've got that tick box selected, and then you just obviously want to find out where you want to save it and then press save. I don't want to do that because this is just a tutorial, so I'm not going to bother. But what I like to do, especially for me uploading it to YouTube, I click this one, save for web, and here, preset, you don't need to set any of these, this is just a load of rubbish, but you want to hit where it says, it'll either say, I think it'll say GIF to start, but I'm not entirely sure. The best one to go for is PNG24. It's the best quality for the image. Just leave these, that's fine. These are both alright as well. I'll probably put that as none. But as you put it to quality, have a little mess about with these three. You don't really want these two, they're a bit useless and they don't really do anything. But these last three, you definitely want to just have a look at them and see what the results are. I don't really think there's much difference just because this is a simple logo, but then you just want to obviously hit save, and then you don't need to mess about with anything here, just change your name and save it wherever you want. But yeah guys, I think that's it for this tutorial. If you liked it, leave a like, and obviously subscribe if you want to see more tutorials. Let me know in the comments what you want to see in the next Photoshop tutorial, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. FX16 signing out.